Oh. Perv. Yeah, you tell her. You tell her you don't want to be touched there.
I'm scared.
Have some decorum.
I'm gonna be so honest right now. I have no plans for this video, okay? Just pretend we're on FaceTime. I don't have any concealer on my face. I'm wearing a starfish patch thingy, pimple patch. I have eyebrows on and mascara, but like besides that, nothing is on my face. I'm in my PJs, and my friend Kaylani was like, can you make a video about how it's okay to just care about people and you don't have to act like nonchalant all the time? And I just feel like that is the perfect video to make and the perfect reminder to give you guys. And also, this is coming right off the dome. Like, this is completely unscripted. So if it sounds like this is rushed and it's bad quality and I'm not making any freaking sense, yeah, it's because it is rushed. I had to edit this video in like a day. It's gonna be rushed, it might be bad quality, but I hope you could take some sort of message away from it, okay? Because I'm tired of the nonchalantness. Thankfully, I am now with a guy who is not nonchalant. He's a lover boy. He's such a lover boy, and I love that. And I feel like we all deserve, like everybody that wants a relationship, you deserve a lover, okay? You don't deserve somebody that is like acting nonchalant and acting like they don't care about you. Why can't people just care and be thoughtful? You know what I mean? Like, I posted this video on my story, my close friend story the other day, about how I just want to be like twirled around like a Disney princess. And literally that night, that same night when I posted that, the guy that I'm with literally came over that night and twirled me around like a Disney princess because he saw that I wanted that. Let's see just how fast I can take these braids down. I'm gonna say like by 1:30. That was kind of short. One of y'all commented and was like, actually, I'm gonna just read it to you. I couldn't even get through the first sentence before literally screaming out loud. Guys, give me advice, please, and thank you. So there's this guy, we'll call him Jay, who like, we're in the talking stage for 2 years basically, but Jay got a girlfriend, so I chose to start acting platonic to him, but eventually he started acting weird around me. You're done. You're done. When I was in a talking stage for 7 months with my ex-situationship who literally just didn't want anything to do with me, he just literally wanted to like do me. Yeah, I was in a talking stage for 7 months, and one of my best friends was like, Tiara, what more is there to talk about? What more do you have to talk about? It's been months. Bitch, it's been years. What more do you have to talk about? And then this guy, like, apparently, like, they were saying how now there's another guy that might be interested in them, and now the guy, even though Jay is in a relationship, Jay is, like, acting possessive because someone else might want this person, the one that commented. Also, is this a look? Is it giving?
Nope.
We need to start being turned off at nonchalantness. Like, I'm so tired of it. Like, cut it off. Literally, cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. You deserve better and you can do better. Although I do not believe in the notion of if they wanted to, they would completely. But in some cases, it makes sense. And in your case, this guy clearly does not value you. It's okay to care, and it's okay to accept genuine love in your life. I feel like a lot of us are like, we're always doubting it, and I just want people to call me Bob. Anyways, I just feel like I'm tired of the nonchalantness. If the person is watching that left that comment and was asking for advice, stop talking to that man. Stop talking to Jay. Also, his name starts with a J. That was your first mistake. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but when I was at work earlier today, one of my coworkers was like, oh, Tiara, what are you doing after work? I said, oh, I'm going to take my braids out. She's white, by the way. Love her so much. But she was like, oh, are they hurting? And I said, no, they're just old. And my other coworker, who is also white, was like, yeah, they are. He's like, your braids are so old, they're Biden braids. And I said, oh, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And why do you just kind of clock me? It's okay okay to want to do thoughtful things for a person. You don't have to act like you don't care. I mentioned this in a video like months back. I had this stupid rule in high school where I would be like, oh, I'm gonna make them want more. And how do I make them want more? I make them want more by like restricting access to me and leaving them undelivered or read for hours and doing all this stupid and it's like, girl, like if you like someone, you should show them that you like them. You don't need to like do a bunch of loopholes and mind tricks. We have to start being turned off by nonchalantness and no effort in the bare minimum. Like there's nothing special about that. There's nothing cute about that. The friend that I mentioned from some videos ago where I was like, I had plans to hang out with this guy, wasn't a date, genuinely wasn't a date, like he's just a friend. In the past, like with friends, where I would feel like kind of possessive over them and feel like, oh, I'm entitled to their time and energy. Like I could go a full 24 hours without getting a text from my friend and I'd be like, the relationship's over, the friendship's over, it's gonna end, I did something horrible, I'm a terrible person. Instead of freaking out at the fact that our plans didn't happen, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna freak out about it, like we're just gonna reschedule, and we did. And this one person was like,
I don't know if you haven't learned your lesson yet, but
they said that I was like wrong for referring to my hangout as a hangout, even though it was a hangout and that guy is literally just a friend. I share what I want to share on here, but at the end of the day, these people do not know me. They would always reschedule plans, like every single time we would have plans to hang out, they would reschedule it. And it got to a point where like I would be excited to hang out and then it wouldn't happen and they just like wouldn't text the whole day and they'd respond the next day like, oh sorry, something came up. And it got to a point where I literally was like, okay, if someone is not putting in effort, then I'm not gonna put in any interest. And as soon as I said that, my current boyfriend just like appeared out of thin air like 3 days later. After I affirmed that to myself and I was like, I'm not gonna be turned on by the bare minimum and little effort, and not turned on like romantically, but just like I'm not gonna be interested in someone that is giving me nothing. I feel like one of the easiest ways to like decipher whether or not a person is really good for you, I mean, I guess every love story is like different and stuff, whatever, but imagine you're married to this person and 10 years from now your future kids or just someone that's really close to you asks you, they're like, so how did the love story happen? How did you guys get to where you are today? And you're like, oh my gosh, it was the most like beautiful story actually. So what happened was they didn't want me and then they led me on for 2 years and we talked for 2 years until my self-worth and my perception and my image was completely utterly destroyed. And then it got to a point where like I just kept begging them energetically to be with me, and a little bit even verbally I would just beg and beg and beg until finally they gave into my madness and they settled for me. Even though they didn't want to be with me, clearly. Oh, we were in a situationship for a long time, or oh, he ghosted me, but then like I just kept chasing and then eventually he stopped running. That's not cute. That's not a love story. No. You should be with somebody that also wants to be with you. And if that person clearly does not want to be with you, then goodbye, bye-bye.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
This is really just a yap session because apparently some of y'all really like it when I just yap. I remember during COVID, I literally cut my hair to like the root practically, like it was just a little baby afro. And everyone was like, oh my God, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why would I grow my hair out super long if I'm never gonna wear it out? And they were like, but you want it to be long. Why? No, I don't. So I might chop it off some more. Tell me about your day. Tell me about what's going on in your life. Because my life has been really good. We just hit 5,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me. My goal for this year was to reach at least 10,000, and I'm like, I'm halfway there. 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to Spain and Italy in literally like 3 days. Gonna come back with a boyfriend because he's planning something really special to ask me out, which is crazy to me because I'm like, no one has ever in their life put in that much effort to want me and to want to be with me. Life's good right now. But again, there's also that little part of me that's like, oh, everything's going really good right now. Should we be scared? And it's like, well, no, you don't have to be scared. You could also just like accept the fact that things can go well in your life without there having to be a catch. But you know, I'm learning. I'm learning to accept good things that happen to me instead of question them in their genuineness. I got twirled around the house like a Disney princess. Was there a takeaway for this video? I don't even know. I really don't. I hope that it was entertaining. I hope that it was a little bit funny. I hope that it made you smile or something. I don't know. I hope you don't see all the dirt in my hair. Yes, I oil my shit, but it's dirty. I'm not gonna lie, it's dirty. I want this community to do better. I know how great that you guys can be, but I need you to see how great you can be. And I need you, can you see me? Can you guys see me good? Big boobs. Child, anyways. Oh, I need you to see just how great you can be. But the only way you're able to see that is if you choose to see it. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I tell you that you're beautiful and you're worth it and you deserve things. Growing up, when I had a shit ton of acne and hyperpigmentation on my face, I still do have like some hyperpigmentation and whatever. Still beautiful though. Clock it. But like growing up, people would be like, "Oh, Tiara, you're so beautiful," or "Your skin looks so good today," and I couldn't believe them. Like, I would not believe them. I'd be like, "No, like, you're wrong. You're wrong." But then one day, you know, my acne did clear up a little bit. The hyperpigmentation was clearing up. The skincare routine was working and doing what it had needed to do. And I finally woke up one day and I was like, wait, actually, I am kind of beautiful. Wait, actually, I am really pretty. But it wasn't because other people were telling me that. It was because I finally, like, decided to accept myself and love myself. So it really does not matter how many videos I make telling you to love yourself and be kind to yourself and accept nice things. You just have to learn to accept it. And if you're like, Tiara, how do I do that? I have multiple videos on like self-love and stuff, so definitely go check those out. I'm kind of over this now. I'm kind of over this. I kind of want to go watch cartoons and call my man. That's so crazy to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, prove it by giving it a thumbs up. This looks crazy. We're not gonna talk about it though. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a super sexy, bust down, hot girl, cute, sexy boho, cute, ready for Spain look. These nails, gonna be gone. This hair, gonna be slayed. This fit, gonna be laid. Yes, yes, yes. Bye! Also, how are we feeling about that Shrek 5 trailer? Personally, I'm mad about it and I think it's ass. I don't like the new animation. It's not even the animation, it's just the way that they design the characters. Like, I feel like, why do they look like that? That's not Shrek, that's not Donkey, that's not Fiona.